Oh, I'm tired. Oh,
How
okay.
about working 5 days and 12-hour shifts? How about that?
Yo, I have worked like 10 days, 18-hour shifts
How about that?
back to back,
How about
you
it?
know,
Yes.
and had a party on the 11th day and called the person and said, I'm exhausted.
I
There's no
can't
way
do
I
it.
can make it. Listen, and I got unfriended.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm okay with that.
Yes.
All right, because my family and my money, and if you know me, you know I don't care nothing about no money. But when I was working hard to make something happen for my family, that's the one come first.
Absolutely. One of the other things he said, again, I quote, I just feel bad. At some point, when you got players resting and taking games off, you got all these great players that only want to play together. It's just a matter of time before the fans say, F off, end quote. Makes another valid point. Continuing, if all these guys want to play together and there is going to be no competitive balance, I wonder as a fan, why am I going to buy season tickets if it's going to be the same 2 or 3 teams every year? And he makes another valid point there. He also goes into comparing the people or the players today wanting to join what they call or form what they are now calling super teams. He says in the 80s, he said when he made these comments, people brought up, what about the Celtics and the Lakers of the 80s? He corrected them and said, if you do your history and you check it, go back and look. Those guys were drafted or trades were made.
Yeah,
But
they
none of
didn't
these
like
guys,
ask to get
right,
traded.
like you said, none of these
They
guys ever
grew
said
a super team. They didn't buy
grew.
one.
These guys were together. They were drafted or traded for. No one said, like Larry Bird, having Michael Jordan score 63 points on him in a loss in a playoff game. They didn't get together and say, look, you scored them 63 points. Yo, you should come play with me. You know, the Detroit Pistons and the Knicks, their battles in the 80s, early 90s. None of them said, well, you beat us. I'm going to come back. I'm coming and join y'all. I mean, a lot of people are probably going to cringe when I say this and say that I'm biased, but it's facts. Michael Jordan with the Chicago Bulls, they won 3 championships in a row their first time. Okay, Michael Jordan retired. He comes back halfway through the season. They get beat by Orlando, Shaq and Penny. What does he do? He doesn't say, oh, well, they beat us, I'm going to go join them. He makes a bold statement and says, I'll be back full season, full training camp next year. Let's have it. Let's go at it and see what happens.
Isn't that what it's supposed to be like, though?
Hence, they came back and won 3 more championships in a row. Proven, but like the message just said, that's the way it's supposed to be. I remember when I played, and even when
work for it.
When my uncle and myself, we coached. If somebody beat us in another part of the city in a league that we were in, that league was priority for us for next summer. We wasn't running from them. We wasn't trying to take none of their players to come play with us. We want them again. We want the opportunity to play them again. And if they beat us, they beat us.
Exactly.
But we're not going to join forces or try and get people to join forces.
Oh, we got a phone call.
Good morning, caller. Heat 100 Radio. State your name and where you're calling from.
This is Lynch Mob from KCMO.
Lynch Mob.
Dennis!
How are you, brother?
Hey, I'm doing well, man. I'm irritated, man. I'm irritated.
I understand.
This thing that went down Sunday, what I found to be so ridiculous, and it diminishes the point of this whole issue, but these NFL players are pure sellouts. Greed mongers. Why would you lock arms with an owner that would not hire a captain?
Word.
Absolutely.
You know why? You know why? Because the owners felt that Trump threatened their product.
Yes.
That was the only reason why the owners went out there. But don't. You can't pull Trump. He's the SOB himself. But those owners didn't hire Cap.
None of them.
They went out there to lock arms with the players. Saying, okay, to save our product.
Yes.
And that's not being brought up. They're getting paid. But it's not paid. The players, man. The players, if they decided we're not playing today. What do you think? Suspend 70% of your team? There is no
Absolutely.
happening in this situation. They should put it to the point of let the NFL and the owners confront Kaepernick in a righteous manner instead of this shadow boxing crap. Because that's all it is.
Absolutely.
Going nowhere. This is going nowhere until the players stop being greedy and decide, okay, if you can fire us, we don't want to play. What happened to your Sunday product?
What? And one question.
Maybe you'll suspend and fire everybody? I don't think so.
Right. No, they're not.
You'll be forced to deal with Kaepernick. Forced.
Yes.
They're not being forced.
Not yet.
It's a sham. I hope this doesn't end, man, and this goes on and gets larger. It's larger. How he long been the only person, and he's white, that came out and said something that normally would have got him fired, but right now the establishment is feeling that they're in checkmate. They're in checkmate because they would have fired Jamil Hill
Oh, yeah.
a long time ago.
Oh, definitely.
How we lost. That's how we lost. We're confusing this. We're trying to make African Americans seem like they're unpatriotic. This is not about the flag. It's not about the anthem.
Say it again.
It's about the equality and injustice.
Say it again.
That's what this is about.
Dennis, I've been saying the same thing.
We are allowing we're allowing those people to twist this around to make us seem un-American and unpatriotic. We're not.
No, we're not.
We want to be treated like the Americans we are. That's
True.
what we're asking for. But they're trying to make it to be something else. And then when this gets too advanced, they're going to say, okay, let's stop. Could we just take a deep breath and have peace and negotiate? Yeah, you always do that when you find the noose around your neck.
Right. Right.
And the noose around my neck till I pull the chair from under me.
Mm-hmm.
Your neck is like, oh, let's talk about it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like.
I didn't watch one game.
Wow.
I catch up on ESPN. I catch up on Sports Center. I didn't watch one game.
And from
I'm
me.
not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. Mainly because I'm just